Hi dears, we are going to work now with the last method which was pending from the video before with the to the cast on. For me it's the easier and it's the one that I use it from my entire life. I learned this one when I have like a 6-7 years old, just yesterday, and I want to share this with you. I'm calling this method the Cuban method because my mom teach me that one at Cuba, and I didn't know anyone else that do this one. Is you know this one from another country? Could you please? I will love that you share that information because I check on YouTube a lot of time and I never found anybody doing this. It's easy, it's fast, simple, and doesn't have any requirement and no problem with any kind of project that you are doing. As I told you, I did this for my entire life. First stitch, as always, just do the ring. I'm gonna take the thread to put it through the ring, just close it, and I'm ready to put in my needle. The needle is going to stay in the right hand because we are going to work with the left hand. Doesn't matter right or left. This is the way to work. Well, if you want to do it with your right hand, will work too. I mean, to tell you the truth, will work too. Maybe we're going to do here in this way, and in that way you're going to see easier from the movie church. As I told you, needle here. We keep the end of the yarn in this hand with the needle. And just I have the yarn here, the number 4, as we used in the previous video. Just I take the yarn with my hand and I do like a twist twice, 1 and 2, and put it in the needle. Just pull. Have everything together and close and neat, and I have the second stitch. Let me do it again. My entire hand have the yarn around, and just I do like a circle, 1 and 2. You see that the yarn is twisted twice, and this is the time to put it on the needle. Pull it, and we have the number 3. I have the yarn. You could do it with 2 fingers too. Let me do it with 2 fingers too. I have the yarn, 1 and 2, and put it in your needle. See? Just make sure that you are doing the twist on the air. It's not on top of the needle, it's just on the air, okay? The yarn is free, and just do it 1, and you go do it again, 2, and this is the time to put it in your needle. It's like doing 2 rings on the air. You have to twist the yarn twice. I have the yarn here, see? Just I move my finger, 1, and I move it again, and 2. See? It's like doing circle. It's the time to put it in my needle. Pull it with care to have everything one close to the other one. And it's 1 and 2, and put it here, okay? I'm going to do it faster because I'm going to show in this one how to do the first basic stitch. That is the gather stitch. That is the knit stitch, 3, 5, 7, 10. 10 is going to be enough because I don't want to lose your time with this. Let's do the continental way. I already have the 10th stitch here, as you see. And continental means that we're going to have the yarn in our left hand. You could keep the yarn in the way that is more comfortable for you. Some people do like a twist, some people put it in the different fingers. At the beginning doesn't matter. The only thing that you have to learn first is the technique to work with the needle and the yarn. After that you will find your own way, okay? I put the needle here below like an X. Do you remember that we did this movement in the video to do the cast on with knitting, the knitting cast on? It's going to be same. See? I have my needle cross and my yarn is here in my left hand, and the only thing that I do is just grab the needle, go here, see? And come this way and pull the stitch out. I already knit my first stitch. Go back here again. I use my finger. It's very important that this is very important that you keep your needle here. Don't put never take your two needles with one hand. You don't have to move the needle. This is the needle. The left hand is going to be fixed needle, and the right hand is, I told you always, is the working needle. Yarn in your left hand, because this is a continental way. The name to call this way is a continental. Just see, my finger is keeping this stitch in order not to don't lose it. I put my needle across below, grab the yarn, keep the yarn with this finger, see? Go here and put the needle out, and I have the second one. Go for the next one. Yarn is here. Now just grab your yarn. I'm going to do it in different way, and in that way you understand that the way to put the yarn doesn't matter. Just put it up to the needle, see? Just like this. You could do it with these two fingers, wherever. You are going to find the right way after you have the technique. With this finger, I will keep the yarn here. In that way, I don't lose it. Now, pull the right needle to the back until you find that your point is inside the ring, see? Now, get off from that ring and put that stitch in the other side. You have the number 3 stitch there, okay? Next one. I'm going to do it now with my left hand, the yarn, in the way you see that this one is not important. This is not the continental way. This is the England way and the Hispanic way. Just grab again the needle. I pull the needle to the back, push, push, push. I have the point there inside the ring. Just get it off. And I have the number 3 stitch, see? Let's do it again. I just put a 10 stitch, and in that way we go to the last one and to the first one that is the harder to do, okay? Needle below, grab around inside the ring, and that's it. Needle right there, see? The needle is below, inside the ring, see? The yarn, just grab around the needle, see? Keep the yarn with this finger, pull the right needle to the back. This one doesn't have to be. And now, when I have the point out of that stitch that is like a ring, it's time to get off and put it in the other needle. Hope that you will see this one easy, because it's not a hard way to do it. It's not bad. Just you need, as I told you from the beginning, practice, practice, and practice. After you learn the technique, just practice and still practice and more practice. This kind of craft is not the one that you will learn in just 5 minutes. It's not. I love that I lost that needle, and in that way I will show you that you don't have to be afraid for that. See that I have this stitch here. The only thing that I do is just take it back again with this needle. I'm still working, okay? Yes. put here, and I have the last one. I'm going to do the last stitch now for the row. Just yarn over, pull the ring back, see? And I finish my first row. Did you see that I have here like a little fabric that I already begin? That's exciting. Yes, I'm fabric made it by myself. Okay, now we change our needle. As you see, I finished with this one. I put this one here, and this one in the working needle is the one that I have in my right hand, as I told you. And we're going to begin the next row number 2. Just same way, just first stitch across, below, wrap around the yarn, pull the needle back, go to the middle of the ring, and take it off. Okay, let me do the continental. That is the way that I offer you. Sorry, but I do both ways, and sometimes I change it with my mind. That doesn't. Okay, see, I just put in my working needle below the other one, grab, keep with this finger the yarn, pull it until I have here this, and now just I push that stitch to the other way. Okay, grab it, keep it, put it in the middle, and that is off. Below, grab it, keep it with this finger, in the middle, and out. Below, grab it, keep it with this finger, in the middle, and out. Okay? Below. Oh my god. Keep it with the finger, wrap it, and out. Okay? Probably at the beginning you need to use a table, and in that way you have your needle in top of the table, and it's going to be easy for you to work. After that, of course, you could put it in your arms like I do. You could put it in, when you have practice, you don't need to put your needle in any kind of special way. Okay, just I have the next one, wrap it, put it in the middle, and go to the next one. Okay, next one, wrap it, off, and to the next. Grab it, keep it with this finger, the yarn. It's very important to keep the finger here because it's not going to happen. And now just pull and push, and in the middle, and you are done. I finished my second row. As you see, this small stuff that is here is going to be every stitch that we are working with knitting. Okay? This is going to be the stitch that we are working. Let me go for the number 3. This is that. Keep it and grab it. See? Just below, grab it and keep. 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 Below, grab it, keep, and out. Below, grab it, keep, and out. Let me show you just in case that we have some audience from England, Spain, or some different kind of country that just use the England methods. That is not a continental. The England method, the yarn is in this hand, like you see here, and I put it, the way to put the needle is the same, just below and across, but I have the yarn here and pass through. Just take this one, okay, and go to the next one. Yarn, pass through, and go to the next one. Both of the ways are good. Anyway, that there is no difference between one of the another one. So depend on the one that you learn. Maybe when you were younger, or you have a friend that helped you something, or you make a decision today. That one doesn't matter. It's any of the way are good. Okay. Actually, I knit with both, as you see. Sometimes I use my left hand. Sometimes I use my right hand. And in that way, I'm never tired. When I'm tired for one way, I go for the other one. Okay? See? This is the way to use it with your right hand. See? Like it's the same. See? And now that I have a little bit of a room, I have like already did like a 4 row. I'm gonna teach you some of the common mistake when you are learning and you say, oh my god, I lose my work. It's not, you could fix it. Okay, this is gonna be, okay, this is the first one. You lose the first stitch. You lose the first stitch, you are, this is like this, and you are here. First thing that you have to do, just take the stitch that you lose immediately. After that, you analyze it. As you see, the yarn is in here. Means that this stitch didn't work yet. This stitch is from the previous row and wasn't worked yet. I will change my needle and I'm gonna work this one. Same that I did before. It's just below, grab it and put it out. When I go here, I go back with all my stitch in this needle and the yarn is at front. Mean that everything is correctly, okay? I'm going to show you another mistake. I'm working here. Oh my god, and I lose that one. I'm doing this on purpose. Immediately, as I told you, first thing to do is just take the stitch with whatever needle that you could, okay? Take the stitch. And after that, do the same. Check where is your yarn. If your yarn is here, in the one that is before, like you see, mean that this stitch wasn't worked yet. You have to put it in the fixed needle because you are going to work that one now. See, yarn always is in the stitch that you just finished. Mean that this one didn't work, I put it here and I take it and I'm still working my project and I don't have to be afraid and I don't have to lose the stuff and nothing happened. Now it's going to be another mistake. I lose this point but more. Okay, this one will show you that you put it here, take the loop and close like this. After that, verify that the yarn is here and working, okay? Thank you for seeing my video. Hope that you learned something and still working. Bye.